Today on Cutler's Court.
I can't trust you. And if I can't trust you to pick me up, if I can't trust you to answer the phone, I can't trust you to come eat my dinner, I can't trust you to pay money for something that's for both of us, how are we gonna have a future together?
What is the deal about this ring?
He bought me a promise ring. You told me this came from your grandmother, so why is your friend now saying that it's a fake ring and it's round? This is the ring right here.
Mr. Sharp submitted to a polygraph examination, and we have those results now.
Relationships on the brink of collapse. This is Cutler's Court. Ebony Peak is convinced her boyfriend Malik is a cheater, a liar, and a man lacking in his priorities. After 4 years, she's petitioning him to take a polygraph to find out if his declaration of love is as fake as the promise ring he gave her. Malik Sharp says Ebony's accusations are baseless and that she's impossible to please. He's ready to fight for his reputation and show the court he's the real deal, not the villain she's painted him to be.
Your Honor, case number 2008, Peak versus Sharp.
Good day, everyone. Ms. Peak and Mr. Sharp, you all like to play practical jokes on each other, but today is no joke. We need to find out what's going on with this relationship. Okay, Ms. Peak, tell me your story.
I brought my boyfriend Malik here today because I feel as though he is cheating on me, and I feel as though he brought me a fake ring. So I need to see if this love is real or as fake as this ring is. We basically met back in 2020 of April through a mutual friend. I thought he was cute. He asked me out on a date. So from there, we kind of hit it off, and we just kind of merged from there. We started seeing each other just about every other day, talking every day, and eventually, I was at his house so much, we ended up moving in. We were doing very well, but it didn't get kind of bad until like the past 2 years. He started giving more attention to other people, I feel like, and then he also didn't have as much time for me. The first twist and turn that kind of bended our trust a little bit was when he started getting a little bit more in tune with his production. So he has a production company that he runs where he makes beats for different artists. So he did meet a local female artist that he kind of got a little closer than I would want to with, and he basically just started working with her. He would stop giving me as much attention and time. When I need him, I feel as though I can't get in touch with him. So it became a little bit of an issue for me.
Okay, we're ready to hear from you.
I'm here today to clear my name. Ebony's been having some false speculations about what I've been doing. My career field has, picked up a little bit, so I've been very busy lately, and I want to prove that to her. So yeah, I've been getting more clients and everything. I've been out a little later, but she's expensive. So somebody got to, pay the bills, put food on.
Not blame it on me, okay.
And you were a music producer when you met Ms. Peak?
Yes.
So
Okay.
You did not have a 9-to-5 when you met her?
I did not have a 9-to-5 when I met her. It was a little rocky at first. She helped me out, she stuck by me, and now it's looking a little better now.
So now's the time you blowing up. Things are starting to happen for you.
And it's a problem.
Now it's a problem.
Yep, either way it's going to be a problem, because when I wasn't making the money, it's a problem. Now I'm here making the money, and I don't have as much time, it's a problem, so.
Ms. Peak, you should be riding this wave of success.
I have been. I look, seatbelt on, strapped and ready to go. Like, we've been going through the motion. I didn't mind being the main breadwinner. That did not bother me at all, because he's a good man. It's just the idea that communicate, talk to me, don't seem suspect. Okay, there were situations what brought me to feel like he was doing other things.
Tell me about those situations.
Yeah, for example, I was stuck on the side of the road. My car battery had died, so I was stuck. I needed to jump. I'm calling my boyfriend immediately, like, hey, I need you to come get me. Did he answer? No. 20 calls later, an hour went by. I'm not gonna keep standing on the side of the road. And I get you're at work, I get you're busy, but at the same extent, I need your time because I need help. I'm your girlfriend. I should be able to call you. I texted and called him over 20 times. He did not respond. I ended up having to get an Uber home, and then he calls me while I'm on the way home. He's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I got caught up because my phone was on vibrate. And I'm like, that's not really a good excuse, but I understand you at work. So I let that pass.
Did that happen that way, Mr. Sharp?
I did get the messages. I wasn't around my phone at the time. My phone was on the other side of the room. It was loud music.
With that same female artist, make sure you put that in there.
I mean, that's a client. A client is a client. Female, male, that doesn't matter to me.
I have reasons to feel some type of way about this one particular artist.
Okay, tell me about the reasons.
So for instance, one night around about 1 a.m., his phone started lighting up. So it's dark in the room. So the first thing I'm looking over is what's going on?
Right.
He picks it up. She's texting him saying, hey, can you come over to my house so we can work on a song? It's like 1 a.m. This is demon time. Why are you...
Demon time.
Why are you asking my man to come over to your house? And you know he has a girl. She knows about me. She knows we live together.
Have you met her?
No, not You know, professionally, we have not met. I met her through the messages and the fact that he's been spending time with her. We met in that sense. So I met her spiritually, but not physically.
If he had introduced you to this young lady, like, hey, artist, you know, I would like you to meet my lady. Lady, this is the artist I've been telling you about. I'm working on her stuff. Would that make you feel
Yes,
better?
because he does that with the male artists. He'll introduce me to them. Yeah, exactly. I haven't met this one. This is a special one. She's been tucked away. So I'm like, okay, so what's
well,
y'all
what are
made
we
a couple
doing?
of things.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So the fact that that happened and then he's like, can I go over there? I'm like, are you crazy?
Absolutely.
Why would you think that's okay with me? Because would you want me to go to a male client's house of my own? You know,
At 1
we're not doing
a.m.?
that. Exactly. We're not doing that.
Now,
Well, he did ask you. It wasn't like, well, I gotta go.
Yes.
He did ask, hey, can
Absolutely no.
Okay.
did you get to see the message?
He showed me the message.
Okay,
So that's what let me kind of get off of it. I was like, because once he said, but babe, I'm trying to make some money. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
So did
sounds
he go?
good. No,
Oh,
no.
but why is this client calling you at 1 in the morning, though? I mean,
Why does she think
Well,
that's
you gotta
okay?
understand, artists, they have sessions at different times of the
Maybe I
day.
should become an
different
artist so I
times
can
of
come
night.
see my man.
Okay.
If
more
a
often.
client
I
calls
don't see
me
you.
and says, hey, I'm ready to record, I can't tell them when to record. People have different, creative processes, different times.
I understand that. But here's the other thing. Real players, you wouldn't have seen that text. He wouldn't have asked you about it. He'd have been like, I'll be back. I'll be back.
I give him some type of grace for that. Thank you for showing me. I give you grace. That was just one situation. Now I want to spend time with you, right? Because I'm a nurse, you a producer. We have very fluctuating
Bad
schedules, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, okay, I'm cooking dinner. So what time are you gonna be home tonight from work? He said, well, I'll be there about like 8 o'clock. I was like, perfect. Cooked his favorite meal, which is Jamaican food. So I got the oxtails, the cabbage, the red peas and rice, the plantain, even some beef patties, just to...
I see you, girl.
Do a full meal for you. And that was just dinner. Dessert was full lingerie, your favorite color.
All right.
I was trying to do the whole thing for you, okay? Just for you to call me, like 2-3 hours later after you're supposed to be home, I'm calling your phone, you're not answering. I'm
it's
like,
like
all right.
11 o'clock at night now?
So, thank you. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Food done got cold. I done got cold. So, it kind of like, the time hit and miss. So, I ate my food, crawled in bed. It's about 12:30 when you finally call me back. I'm sorry, baby. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm like, well, I guess that's apparent. So I guess it's another night of, oh, well, you said you wanted something that I can't get. Now I'm asking for too much when I'm only asking for the bare minimum. I'm going out my way just for you to still neglect me. I can't keep going through this.
Coming up,
Was he in the studio that night with that same?
Same female. And I'm like, at this point, you might as well live in the studio because you don't come home.
1 time,
Yeah.
2 times,
Have mercy.
10 times. Then
No
you're
mercy.
Like, I'm
no
out.
grace. So he did meet a local female artist that he kind of got a little closer than I would want to.
But why is this client calling you at 1 in the morning, though?
They have sessions at different times of the
Maybe I
day.
should become an
different
artist so I can
times of
come
night.
see my man.
Okay.
If
more
a
often.
client
I
calls
don't see
me
you.
and says, hey, I'm ready to record, I can't tell them when to record. People have different, creative processes, different times.
What had happened, Mr. Sharp?
She did tell me she was preparing a dinner date, and she told me she was going to cook my favorite stuff. And
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And she told you what time it was gonna be?
She told me what time. I was in the studio at the moment. I couldn't get no service or anything like that
Like usual.
to where
As
I
usual.
was. I tried to reach out to her.
Nice.
I guess
How
my
did you
text
try to-
messages weren't going through.
So you were trying to text her, but it didn't go through?
It didn't, and I didn't realize till later. I thought she received my text, but
If that happens, and when you get home, and then she's on you about why didn't you respond, you pull out first thing you do is pull out your phone. Look, here's what, oh, these didn't go through or something. I mean, but you have some evidence on your phone that you actually tried to text her. Did you have such evidence?
I did. I tried to show it to her about the time she was turned off.
She's shaking her head.
I was
no.
cold. I went to bed. He did not say he was going to be late. He just never showed. He didn't call till 12:30 that night. So
But he said he tried to text you.
I didn't get that. Maybe I lost signal too.
Did you see it in his phone is what I'm asking.
It was in the text bar. It wasn't sent. So it looked like you tried to text me, but then got caught up and then send a message. So of course, to me, it never came through. I could easily put something in a text box and show somebody, like, oh yeah, I was meant to send this. but it didn't go through. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds-
And here's the thing. 1 time,
Yeah.
2 times,
Have mercy.
10 times, then
No
you're
mercy.
like, I'm
no
out.
grace.
Okay. and here's the thing. Was he in the studio that night with that same?
Same female. Same female it is. And I'm like, at this point, you might as well live in the studio because you don't come home. I'm getting put up with everything. And then the whole financial situation kind of wrapped us around too with the trusting because now I can't trust you with people and I can't trust you with money. We were doing really good, but we ended up trying to get a home around like 2022. He didn't have the money for it at the time, but I wanted our monthly payments to be lower. So I paid a big deposit amount of $7,000. And I was like, okay, well, if we're gonna live together, let's do this for real. And so I went ahead and did it. He said he was gonna pay me back the $3,500, the half of the $7,000, but did that happen? At this point, I don't know if we're gonna be together or not, so I need my money back.
You want your money?
Yes. I can't trust you. And if I can't trust you to pick me up, if I can't trust you to answer the phone, I can't trust you to come eat my dinner, I can't trust you to pay money for something that's for both of us, how are we gonna have a future together? So giving me a promise ring, which let me get on that too.
Well, hold on. Before you get on the promise ring, is there any other artists who you are spending as much time with as this female artist that Ms. Peak is really worried about?
Yes, I think she's just concerned just about the female artist.
Okay.
But I feel like if I was hiding something, I would just hide it. If you're my woman, you should trust me in my work. Period.
See, that
Well, here's the thing.
I trust you when you be out late, when you have work.
because you know you can just pull up on my job.
So
I'm at the
here's
hospital.
the thing.
Where I'm
Trust
gonna
is
be.
earned, and you have to keep depositing in that account.
Exactly.
So
You've been subtracted.
when you start, you keep taking out, like taking calls at 1 a.m., going and meeting all day and all night, breaking dates for me. Then you're withdrawing. You're not
Withdrawing
depositing.
like crazy. We on zero deposit, negatives. We going to the negatives now.
You're in the red.
Up next,
What is the deal about this ring?
So he bought me a promise ring. You told me this came from your grandmother. So why is your friend now saying that it's a fake ring?
And we have a ring tester that will determine whether this is a real ring.
all right.
And I'm like, at this point, you might as well live in the studio because you don't come home. Now I can't trust you with people and I can't trust you with money. If we're gonna live together, let's do this for real. I paid a big deposit amount of $7,000. He said he was gonna pay me back the $3,500.
If you're my woman, you should trust me in my work.
At this point, I don't know if we're gonna be together or not, so I need my money back.
With the money thing, she says that she put in the full deposit for the down payment on the house. You're supposed to pay her back. Have you given her half?
If we're totaling things up, I done gave her more than half.
Okay.
Well,
I
more than
don't think she's totaling things up. I think only thing she's worried about is her half of that down payment.
Facts.
I had a hard time. You know, she stepped up. She put her money down.
But
And
here's
then
the thing.
Yeah.
If you promised to pay her money back, business was handled.
Yeah.
Money was
Exactly.
paid. Contracts have been signed. That's
got a roof
business.
over your head.
Ain't got nothing to do with love. That's business. You have to take care of business, even in loving relationships.
I'm really still irritated about this whole ring situation because
Okay, I was gonna ask you, what is the deal about this ring?
so around the time we had got the house and everything, we're now getting serious. So I need something to ensure, like, okay, are we engaged? Are we moving towards marriage? Because he knows I'm that type of woman. I want to be married. He bought me a promise ring, and that shut me up. But then a friend of his, they had a falling out. And he was like, yeah, I don't deal with Malik no more. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. You need to watch your back with him because basically he gave you a quiet ring to keep you quiet because he was getting irritated about you tripping about that female artist and then tripping about not answering the phone. So to keep you from doing too much or running off and not buying the house, he got you a quiet ring so that you can stay tapped in. You told me this came from your grandmother. So why is your friend now saying that it's a fake ring and it's random? This is the ring right here.
Mr. Sharp, what's the story behind the ring?
Well, Your Honor, it was passed on. So when my grandmother passed, she passed it on to my mom,
Okay.
and then my mom passed it on to me. And I thought it would be special to give my girl that.
I think we can get to the bottom of this. We're going to test your ring right now
Perfect.
to see
There we
if
go.
it's
That's
real.
what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Ashi, would you get the ring, please?
This is the ring, and we have a ring tester that will determine whether this is a real ring.
All right. It's real. I tested it on mine just in case.
So part one is done. We know now that the ring is real. What we still need to know is what he's got going on with this female artist that you are very concerned about. Mr. Sharp submitted to a polygraph examination, and we have those results now. So at this time, we're gonna call out our polygraph expert, Mr. John Yarbrough, to give us those results.
Good day, Mr. Yarbrough.
Good day, Your Honor.
Would you share with the litigants a little bit about your background before we jump into these results?
My name is John Yarbrough. I've conducted hundreds of polygraphs for various law enforcement agencies around the state, as well as professional and private polygraphs.
So let's take a look at the polygraph questions that you asked Mr. Sharp and his answers to those questions. You asked Mr. Sharp, have you had sexual intercourse with any of your female artists? What was his answer to that question?
His answer was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination revealed he was being truthful in his answer.
You asked, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Miss Peak since you've been together? What was his response?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph exam reveal?
Polygraph examination revealed he was being truthful in that question.
You asked, do you go to the studio to have sexual intercourse with females other than Miss P? What was his response?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph reveal?
The polygraph examination revealed he was being truthful as well.
Miss Peak, is there anything you want to say or do in light of the results?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm so sorry for doubting you, for questioning you, and not believing you're the man that I fell in love with originally. So it's a little overwhelming, but I'm so happy that you passed.
Let's go give him some love.
Your Honor, I got a question.
Yeah.
Does this mean that his trust tank is refilled?
Yes.
I think it's
Your bank
a
is
good
now
point.
full balance in it. You're fine.
Okay.
now. Yeah,
All right.
you're perfect.
just-
Well done, Tashi. So, whenever somebody puts their lips on your relationship, run.
Yes, ma'am.
So just when somebody says, oh no, hold on. Okay, now you can tell both of us what you needed to say.
You can't miss dates. You know, you gotta be home when you say you're gonna be home. You gotta keep your phone a little closer. Don't put it across the studio. No, you can't interrupt a track when it's going on. I get that. But as soon as you can, text back, call back, hey, what's going on? What do you need? You know, you've gotta take those extra steps.
Okay.
Best wishes to the both of you. That is the determination of this court, and court is adjourned.
After hearing the results from court today, I feel so much more secure in my man, and I hope that we can continue our relationship with the trust that we deserve.
I'm glad that we got to get some clarity about some things, so.
I know it's real now.